Hello friends, welcome to our free online video lecture series for engineering aspirant organized by Professor Ram Meghi College of Engineering and Management, Badanera. This is Alim Khan and today we are going to learn our lecture number 1 on successive differentiation. So firstly, we will see what are the content in this successive differentiation. So our first topic is nth derivative. So today we are going to discuss on this topic nth derivative. Then after it is Leibniz theorem, Rolle's theorem, mean value theorem, Maclaurin's theorem and Taylor's theorem. And finally we will see indeterminate form using L'Hospital rule. So our today's topic is successive differentiation on nth derivative. So dear friend, we know that these are the prerequisite of differentiation we have already seen in the previous class. So we have one type of function in this differentiation, and this function is said to be y is equal to f of x. Now in this function y is equal to f of x, here we have two variables, y as well as x. So this y is said to be the dependent variable, as well as this x is said to be the independent variable. And when we apply the process of differentiation on this function, so we get the derivative. So this process is said to be the rate of change of one variable with respect to another variable is called as differentiation or derivative. Now symbolically, we can represent it. This rate of change of one variable means this one variable is the dependent variable and this another variable is the independent. So we get the term is dy by dx. You can see this. This is the term of dy by dx is equal to the right hand side is f dash of x. Means this is the first derivative of this function y is equal to f of x. Now similarly, if we take the same process on this function, so we get d2y by dx square. Means this is the second order or higher order derivative is equal to f dash of x. Similarly, if we apply the another differentiation with respect to x, so we get d3y by dx cube is equal to f triple dash of x and so on. So finally, we get the term dny upon dx raised to power n is equal to fn of x. Means this nth derivative is known as the successive differentiation. dny upon dx raised to power n is equal to fn of x. Okay, so this is called as the nth derivative, or this is also said to be the successive differentiation. So now we will see the definition of the successive differentiation. So you can see this, the process of differentiating the same function again and again. You can see this. This is the definition, the process of differentiating a given function. Means in the previous uh, result we have seen y is equal to f of x. This is the function and we have to differentiate this function with respect to x again and again. So this is called as the successive derivative or successive differentiation. And the result of such differentiation are called the successive derivatives. Means the higher order differential coefficient will occur more frequently in all fields of scientific and engineering application. Okay. Now symbolically we will see the okay. Now let's see the notation for this higher order derivative. So in this case, you can see this higher order derivative of y is equal to f of x. So we have the function y is equal to f of x. This is our given function. Then their successive derivatives of y with respect to x. You can see this is our function y is equal to f of x. Then the successive derivative of y with respect to x are denoted by. So in the definition we have already seen the process of differentiation of this y with respect to x again and again is called as successive derivatives, and these are the successive derivatives for this dy by dx. This is said to be the first order, d2y by dx square, d3y by dx cube, up to so on. So here we have to take the process of this differentiation up to the nth power. So we get dny upon dx raised to power. So this is one of the symbol of this higher or successive derivatives. Another form of this dy by dx, we can take this d suffix y. So this is also said to be the first derivative of this function with respect to x. Now for second order, we can take d2y by then d3y up to so on dny. This is another symbolical form of this successive derivative. Also we can take this f prime of x, f double prime, f triple prime up to so on fn of x. This is also one of the form of this successive derivatives. Or also we can take this y dash, y double dash, y triple dash up to so on yn of x. Also we can take the another form. This is said to be y suffix 1. Means this suffix shows the order of differentiation y1, y2, y3 up to so on yn. Means here we can say that y1 is said to be the first order derivative of y with respect to x. Similarly, y2 means this is our second order, y3 means this is our third order, and yn, this is said to be the another derivative or the nth order of the differentiation of this y with respect to x. So these are the different successive derivative of this y with respect to x, and we can take any one symbol from this given list. Now, in this case, also we will see the result on this successive differentiation. So there are some result, or this result is said to be the standard result on this successive differentiation. So you can see this. This is our first result. Y is equal to x raised to power n. This x raised to power n, so it is simply said to be the algebraic function on this y is equal to x raised to power n. And here we have to find the another derivative of this y with respect to x. Means we have to show that this nth derivative of x raised to power n becomes n factorial. तो यहाँ पे हमको एक फंक्शन दिया है और उसका हमको डेरिवेटिव फाइंड करना है, और वो भी डेरिवेटिव कैसे फाइंड करना है, another derivative फाइंड करना है. So by the definition of successive differentiation, we simply take the given function as it is. This is our given function, y is equal to x raised to power n. यानी जो हमारा स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म है y is equal to f of x, वही फॉर्म में फंक्शन दिया है. अब यहाँ पे आपको nth डेरिवेटिव अप्लाई करना है. मींस इट इज वेरी सिंपल टू अप्लाई द डेफिनेशन ऑफ सक्सेसिव डिफरेंशिएशन. एंड सक्सेसिव डिफरेंशिएशन का डेफिनेशन क्या है? द प्रोसेस ऑफ डिफरेंशिएटिंग द सेम फंक्शन अगेन एंड अगेन. यानी हमको यहाँ पे इसका nth डेरिवेटिव फाइंड करना है. So by the process, firstly we can differentiating this function with respect to x. So we get the first derivative. So here we have to denote by y1. यहाँ पे हम dy by dx भी ले सकते थे, और symbolically we can take y1. It is also said to be the first order derivative. अब हमको first order derivative of this x raised to power n ये पता है. Means it is simply n x raised to power n minus 1. This is the derivative of x raised to power n. अब हमको यहाँ पे nth फाइंड करना है, तो प्रोसेस में हमको सेकंड फाइंड करना पड़ेगा. तो सेकंड बिकम्स, अब यहाँ पे ये n तो आपका एज इट इज रहेगा बिकॉज दिस इज द कांस्टेंट टर्म, एंड वी कैन टेक, so we can find the second order derivative, this n keeping as it is, and the derivative of this x power n minus 1, this power comes in place of this second term n minus 1, and it becomes x raised to power n minus 1. Similarly, we can find the third order derivative. This is our y3. y3 is equal to n minus 1 is the constant term keeping as it is, and we can take the derivative of x raised to power n minus 2. So this power becomes n minus 2 x raised to power n minus 3. So this is our third derivative. So in general, continuing in this way, we get yn. So this n minus 1, n minus 2 up to so on n minus of n minus 1, because before this term we get the term is yn minus 1. So this term become n minus of n minus 1, and x raised to power, finally this is the nth derivative, so we get n minus n. So when we simplify the term, so this all the constant term become as it is. So here we can take this finally n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3 up to so on. This is becomes 3 to 1, means when we are going reverse, so it n get cancelled, it minus minus become plus 1. and this x raised to power n minus n is 0, means anything raised to power 0 is 1. So finally we get 1, 2, 3 up to so on n, and this is nothing but our n factorial. So this is the final result for nth derivative of this x raised to power n is n factorial. Similarly, we can find the another term of this result, like sorry. Okay, this is our second result. This is an algebraic function of raised to power m. Y is equal to ax plus b raised to power m. Then yn is equal to m in bracket m minus 1, m minus 2 up to so on m minus, you can see this y is equal to ax plus b raised to power m. Then yn is equal to m minus 1, m minus 2 up to so on m minus n plus 1 a raised to power n into x plus b raised to power m minus. अब यहाँ पे हमको एक फंक्शन दिया है and it is simply of the form of y is equal to f of x. तो रिजल्ट तो हम बाद में शो करेंगे. Now when you observe, so given function is y and you have to show that another derivative. This yn is nothing but your another derivative. तो जब भी हमको another derivative find करना है तो we simply apply the definition of successive differentiation. So by the process, firstly we have take the given function as it is. This is y is equal to ax plus b raised to power n. Then by the process of differentiating the same function again and again with respect to x, means we can apply here the successive differentiation. So we get the first derivative. Now as usual we can take the derivative of this algebraic function. So m सामने आएगा. Now ax plus b raised to power m minus 1. This is our function and the power is m, so it becomes m minus 1 into derivative of this function. अब जो ax plus b है उसका डेरिवेटिव, so this b is constant become 0, x का डेरिवेटिव होता है a, so it is simply m a in bracket ax plus b raised to power m minus 1. So this is our first derivative. Similarly we can take the second derivative. So we get y2 is equal to this m keeping as it is because this is the constant term. Now power is m minus 1, so power becomes m minus 1 into the derivative of this ax plus b raised to power m minus 1 becomes ax plus b raised to power m minus 2, and derivative of this ax plus b is a. Already this a is carrying, so we get a into a is a square. So this is our second order. Similarly, you can take third order. So m keeping as it is, m minus 1 keeping as it is, power come to the multiple of this function becomes m minus 2. This a into a square is a cube, and the derivative of this term is ax plus b raised to power m minus 3. तो अगर हम यहाँ पे पैटर्न देखें या स्ट्रक्चर देखें तो आपको समझ में आएगा कि जो कांस्टेंट टर्म है वो कैरी होते जाता है, और यहाँ पे a का पावर जो है तो 1 से बढ़ जाता है, और वही सेम पावर में जो है तो m minus 3 होता है. सो यहाँ पे अगर हम nth के लिए जाएंगे तो यहाँ पे जो कांस्टेंट हम आपके एज इट इज कैरी करेंगे, मींस इट बिकम्स m minus 1 m minus 2 m minus 3 up to so on. अब y n के जो पहले टर्म होगा मींस इट बिकम्स m n minus 1, so you get m minus of n minus 1, and this is the nth, so we get a raised to power n ax plus b raised to power m का nth डेरिवेटिव हो जाएगा आपका m minus. Now when you simplify the term, so it is very easy, m minus 1 m minus 2 m minus 3. Now it become m minus of n minus minus become plus 2, m minus n minus minus become plus 1, a raised to power n ax plus b raised to power m. This is the required result. Okay, now similarly we can find another result. This is for the function ax 1 upon ax plus b is equal to, sorry, x is equal to minus b by a is not equal to minus b by a. Then we have to show that the result yn is equal to n minus, you can see this, yn is equal to minus 1 raised to power n n factorial a raised to power n upon ax plus b raised to power n plus 1. Now this is an important result for the another derivative. So when you see the function, so it is y is equal to 1 upon ax plus b. This is our given function. Now when you simplify the term, so it becomes ax plus b raised to power minus. Then we have to differentiating this function with respect to x n times, because here we have to find the another derivative. So we get the first derivative of this function. So y का derivative y1 is equal to पावर में -1 है तो -1 सामने आएगा, ax plus b -1 becomes -2 and derivative of this function is a, so we get finally -1 into ax plus b raised to power -2. Similarly you have to find the second order derivative. So -1 keeping as it is, what is the power? It is -2, so it become -1 into -2. A keeping as it is, and derivative of this ax is a, so a into a is a square, and finally we can take the derivative of this whole function. तो यहाँ पे -2 था, 1 से कम होगा तो कितना हो जाएगा -3. So when we simplify the term, so it becomes -1 into -1 means it become -1 whole square. 2 is nothing but 2 factorial. हम 2 factorial को 2 into 1 ले सकते हैं, तो it is 2 is nothing but 2 factorial. A square का term as it is रहेगा, and this ax plus b raised to power -3 is also as it is. Now similarly we can find y3, means this -1 -2 power कितना है -3, a square ax plus b का डेरिवेटिव a, तो a square into a हो गया a cube, and this ax plus b raised to power -3 का डेरिवेटिव हो गया -4. Now you can also simplify the term. -1 means it becomes -1 whole cube. 1 2 3 means it is simply 3 factorial, a cube का term as it is, ax plus b raised to power -4. Okay, now in general, continuing in this way, we can find out the nth derivative. So when you see the pattern, so this -1 -2 -3 keeping as it is up to so on, तो यहाँ पे हमको finally क्या मिलेगा, -n मिलेगा, क्योंकि हम अगर यहाँ पे ऑब्जर्व करते जाएंगे तो जैसे जैसे आपके डेरिवेटिव लेते जा रहे हो आप, वैसे वैसे उसका पावर कैरी कर रहा है. तो इसका पावर यहाँ पे जो था तो -n था, a raised to power n, ax plus b raised to power minus of n plus 1. Now how we can take this minus of n plus 1, because we get the term minus n minus 1, so minus sign keeping common, taking common, so we get in bracket n plus 1. Now when you simplify the term, so -1 raised to power n, and this 1 2 3 up to so on n, it becomes n factorial. This a raised to power n keeping as it is, ax plus b raised to power minus of n plus 1. अब ये जो power है आपका, वो अगर denominator में आया, so we finally get the result yn is equal to -1 raised to power n factorial, a raised to power n upon ax plus b raised to power n plus 1. Now similarly in this way we can see the another result. This is for if y is equal to log of ax plus b, then we have to show that the result for yn. Now this is our logarithmic function is equal to -1 raised to power n minus 1, n minus 1 factorial, a raised to power n upon ax plus b raised to power n. So it is as similar as the previous result. Now we will try to show the given proof. Look at this. This is your given function. Y is equal to log of ax plus b. Logarithmic function है और आपको यहाँ पे nth derivative find करना है. तो we have to apply the same process for successive differentiation. So we can say that differentiating this function with respect to x, we get. तो आपको first derivative मिलेगा. This is our y1 is equal to. अब अगर मुझे log का डेरिवेटिव लेना है तो it is very simple. 1 upon of this angle means ax plus b into derivative of this function is a. Now it becomes, when you simplify the term, a as it is, ax plus b raised to power -1, because this 1 upon ax plus b is nothing but ax plus b raised to power -1. तो अगर हम इसको देखेंगे तो ये हमारा जो प्रीवियस रिजल्ट है उसी टाइप का है, तो वही सेम प्रोसेस यहाँ पे हम अप्लाई करते आइए. नाउ यू हैव टू फाइंड द y2 मींस सेकंड डेरिवेटिव. तो y -1 जो पावर है सामने आएगा, a एज इट इज था, ax प्लस b का डेरिवेटिव a होगा, तो a into a हो गया आपका a स्क्वायर ax प्लस b रेज़ टू पावर -1, और उसमें से और एक -1 किया तो इट बिकम -2. सिमिलरली y3 इज -1, this power is -2, a square into derivative of this ax is a, becomes a cube, ax plus b -2 में से एक कम होगा, it is -3. Now -1 it becomes -1 square, 1 into 2 is 2 factorial, a cube, this term keeping as it. Similarly we can take y4 -1 -2 as it is, इसका पावर था -3 सामने आ गया, a square a cube into a is a raised to power 4, ax plus b raised to power -3 -1 is -4. Okay, so when you simplify the term, so you get -1 -1 -1, this becomes -1 whole cube. 1 2 3 means this is nothing but your 3 factorial, a raised to power 4, ax plus b raised to power minus 4. So in general, when we find the nth derivative, so you can take the common term keeping as it is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 up to so on minus of n minus 1 a raised to power n. Because this is the nth derivative, so we get a power n ax plus b raised to power. अब जितना डेरिवेटिव उतना ही यहाँ पे पावर कैरी करता है, so it is nth derivative, so we get raised to power minus n. अब अगर यहाँ पे हम देखेंगे तो when we take the minus term keeping common, so minus 1 minus 1 minus 1 raised to power, so we get n minus 1. Now this is the term of n minus 1 factorial, because when you see the term, so it becomes 1 2 3 up to so on n minus 1, so we get n minus 1 a raised to power n keeping as it is, and this is the term of ax plus b raised to power of minus 1. Now when you simplify the term, so we get minus 1 raised to power n minus 1, n minus 1 factorial a raised to power n upon ax plus b raised to power. So this is the fourth result of this nth derivative. Similarly, we have some another result for the nth derivative. So we will see this next result in the next lecture. So today we have seen the definition of successive differentiation, and there are some result on the nth derivative like algebraic function, linear equation having m power, as well as inverse function, and finally logarithmic function. In the next lecture, we will see the remaining result, which is based on trigonometric and the combination of exponential and trigonometric function. So thank you for watching